Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the 7 best troops within Clash of Clans. Now these troops are not in any order whatsoever, so if you guys disagree with me on this list, then please be sure to go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. But if you agree with me on this list, also be sure to go ahead and comment down below, just so that I know maybe I can do something better within the next video. And the next video is going to be about the top 7 worst troops, so definitely be sure to stay tuned to that. And without further ado, let's get ourselves into this. So basically we're gonna kick it off with the Lava Hound. So the Lava Hound is such a good troop, you guys. It is, first of all, it's a tank troop. I love tank troops. The Lava Hound and the Golem, they are both tank troops. I'm just gonna put them both in the exact same group, kind of, because they are tank troops and they do the exact same job. Just the Golem does the exact same job for the ground troops, and then the Lava Hound does the same job for the air troops. But the reason I love the Lava Hound is because when it pops, it actually turns into lava pops. Now if you're not a Town Hall 9, you almost did not get the chance to actually play with the Lava Hound, but trust me, once you get to Town Hall 9 and you upgrade the Lava Hound up to level 2, you're gonna be so happy. The Lava Hound here, it is just so good. I don't know if it's a he or a she, so I'm not really gonna say anything about that, but it is so good because I mentioned the lava pops, and also the fact that it goes for air defenses first. It is so good because that means the air defense is going to be targeting your Lava Hound and not your balloons or your minions or whatever other air units you have. So basically the Lava Hound, one of the best troops within the game in my personal opinion. If you guys disagree with me on that, which many of you guys may do, then just be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. But that was troop number 1, which in my opinion is a very good troop, and I would definitely recommend you use it if you are going in with air attacks. Now secondly, we've got the balloon. I mean, just think about it. If you do an attack with balloons and then also with Lava Hounds, you're gonna absolutely wreck the base. That is called a Lava Loon attack, and that is absolutely awesome. So the balloon, it also only goes for defenses. Now the good thing is it doesn't go for the air defenses first, it goes for general defenses, which is really good, because otherwise you'd be in a lot of trouble. Imagine having the balloons trying to get from one side of the base to the other side of the base just to go for the air defenses and then start targeting the rest of the defenses. That would have been awful, but Supercell did a good job, and the balloons target defenses only and not only the air defenses. Now I love the balloons, one of my top favorite troops, one of the troops I use almost in every single one of my attacks, to be honest. They're just so good. I mean, look at this, a random attack, and this person is also using balloons, so definitely be sure to go ahead and give the balloon a try. It would be a really good decision if you were to do that. Balloons, they also do such a big amount of damage. I mean, drop a raid spot and you're gonna absolutely wreck the base. You can drop the haste spot and the balloons are going to just go cruise through the base. It is so good. Trust me, use balloons, they are so good. But moving on, we have got the Hog Rider. Now the Hog Rider is actually more useful at Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 rather than at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. But for those two Town Halls, Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, the Hog Rider is such a good troop. The Hog Rider, you can even do a mass Hog Rider attack and you're going to be good to go. I mean, the only problem is going to be the enemy clan castle, because if you don't have anything to take out the clan castle, you are going to be in a little bit of trouble. So I would recommend you guys take something else with you, some sort of kill squad army. But the Hog Rider, he can just cruise through the base. He can absolutely annihilate defenses in just a couple of seconds. Drop a couple of heal spells on those hogs and you're gonna have them healed up in just a matter of seconds. The only thing that can actually really stop the hogs are double giant bombs. So if you do not come across any double giant bombs, you're gonna be absolutely good to go. I mean, if there is a dead base, for example, take a dead base and you were to attack that dead base, you would definitely 100% 3-star that base, because it just doesn't have any double giant bombs. If you manage to somehow dodge the double giant bombs, you will 100% be getting the 3-star. Trust me on that, just because Hog Riders are so good. But at Town Hall 10 and 11, the problem is the Inferno Tower, and you cannot counter it with a heal spell because the heal spell gets countered by the Inferno Tower. So that means that if you drop a heal spell and the Inferno Tower is still targeting your hogs are not going to get healed up because the Inferno Tower for some reason beats the heal spell. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, that's how it is, so you guys are going to have to live with that. But sadly, that is how it's going to be. But the Hog Rider is still a really good troop. But now moving on to my all-time favorite troop, you guys, and believe it or not, it is the Baby Dragon. So I know many of you guys may think this is controversial, but the Baby Dragon, just hear me out a second here. So the Baby Dragon is so good because of a couple of reasons. Now, first of all, the Baby Dragon can be used within farming and within pushing and also within wars, so that is something really good. Now, secondly, why the Baby Dragon is literally the best troop ever, you can make a funnel with a Baby Dragon in such an easy way. Take 2 Baby Dragons and you've already made an entire funnel for all of your bowlers, all of your miners, whatever kill squad army you use. You have made that funnel with only 2 Baby Dragons, so that is something really good as well. Now also, the Baby Dragon does a very good job in taking out clan castle units. Imagine the enemy having like a witch in the clan castle, you can just drop that Baby Dragon on the witch, and it's not only going to target the witch, it's also going to target a lot of skeletons because it does do splash damage kind of, so that's really good. Also, what you can do with the Baby Dragon, you can go ahead and push. Why is that? Because the Baby Dragon, you can get the 50% in such an easy way. I mean, just drop in a couple of Baby Dragons on the outside of the base and you already secured yourself the 50%. If you don't manage to get a 50% with Baby Dragons, send me a screenshot and I will give you a freaking cookie for that, because it is so difficult not being able to get the 1-star at least with Baby Dragons. I don't know if anyone can do that, actually lose with Baby Dragons, but I can almost guarantee you're going to be getting the 50% minimum, and then you can actually start going for the Town Hall. If it is like an anti 3-star base, you can get the 1st star and with the 50% and then go for the Town Hall with your King and Queen, for example, and your Clan Castle unit. So it's such a good troop, so good. You can do so many things, so that is my all-time personal favorite troop. Let me know down below in the comment section, by the way, right now, what is your all-time favorite troop. So that being said, let's move on towards the next troop. Okay, so the next troop is going to be the Miner. Now, the Miner is actually a really good troop. Nowadays, it's actually one of the best troops. All Town Hall 10s actually use the Miners because the Miners, they're so good. You can literally take a mass Miner attack and you can just cruise through the base for some reason. I don't know what Supercell was thinking. First, the Miner was OP, then they made the Miner so bad, literally the worst troops within the game, and now they've made it one of the best troops again. So I don't know what is going on with Supercell and the Miners, but it seems like those two are having a very controversial time. But anyways, Miners, you should definitely use them if you're a Town Hall 10. Now, if you're a Town Hall 11, I don't really know. I can't talk about Town Hall 11s quite yet, as I don't have any experience with Town Hall 11s. But that being said, Miners, definitely use them. You can 3-star a base in just a matter of seconds. Take about 2 heal spells and 3 raid spells with you and you should be good to go. Now, that's just a advice of mine. I don't know if you guys want to use that exact same attack strategy, but you can definitely go ahead and give it a try. But yeah, Miners, one of the best troops as well. Let's move on to the next one right here, and I will have to do them a little faster. Only 2 more troops left anyways, but my battery on my phone is actually really low. I believe in a couple of seconds it's going to be at 10%. But anyways, the next troop right here is going to be the Bowler. Now, the Bowler gets unlocked at Town Hall 10, and the Bowler, oh my god, seriously, one of the best and most fun troops to use in the game. Literally, if you have not unlocked the Bowlers yet, you've got something really awesome to look forward to, because it's just so much fun using the Bowlers. I mean, the Bowlers, they bowl away. They're literally, you can just drop in a Bowler and he's going to actually target 2 different things. He's going to target the first thing that is closest to him, and then the bowling thing, like the stone he throws, the rock he throws, is going to go on that first structure, and then it's going to somehow bounce and then get onto the second structure. That is really cool. That is something I love about the Bowler. And the Bowler, it just gets used everywhere. Town Hall 10 and 11, almost every single ground attack, the Bowler will be used. So definitely go ahead and use the Bowler. He is just, first of all, he's really fun to use, and secondly, he is really powerful. So definitely be sure to go ahead and check out the Bowler if you haven't already. And now we're going to move on towards the final troop of the day, which is very controversial. I believe this may be the most controversial troop of the day today, but anyways, in my opinion, the final troop is going to be the Valkyrie. Now hear me out for a second. First of all, the Valkyrie used to be literally the most overpowered troop within the game. I mean, Supercell did such a bad decision in that they buffed the Valkyrie, and every town hall that had the Valkyrie would do a mass Valkyrie attack, and they were 3-star bases. I mean, some bases didn't even need spells on them, and you would absolutely tear the base apart. But the Valkyrie is still a pretty good troop after that nerf Supercell gave them, but they're just not as powerful any longer. But they are one of the best troops within my opinion, and I believe you can do some different things with the Valkyrie. You can actually use it at Town Hall 8 pretty well, I believe. Some strategies where you try to take out the air defenses with your Valkyries, with a Golem and a couple of Valkyries, take out 2 air defenses and then go from the other side with a air attack. It's a fun troop to use as well. It's pretty fun, but it's just not as powerful as it used to be, but it still is one of the most powerful troops within the game. So I would definitely recommend you, if you're a Town Hall 8 mostly, if you're a Town Hall 8, I would 100% recommend you the Valkyrie. Town Hall 9 a little bit, Town Hall 10 and 11 just leave the Valkyrie alone. Don't touch the Valkyrie, I believe it's not going to be useful at all. But Town Hall 8 and 9, definitely be sure to go ahead and try the Valkyrie out. Maybe you're going to find a new attack strategy which you like using, you never know you guys. But anyways, that has been my top 7 list of the best troops within the game, you guys. So please be sure to let me know down below in the comment section whether or not you agree with me on this list. And yeah, that would just be absolutely fun to know. If you do agree with me, be sure to go ahead and vote on the comment down below. If you disagree with me, also let me know down below in the comment down below. I will have 2 comments basically. Just go ahead and like whichever comment you want to, one saying I agree and the other saying I disagree. Now if you disagree, be sure to let me know which other troop you would take as the best troop within the game. But that being said, guys, I think I'd like to end the video here. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also let me know down below in the comment section which one of these troops was your all-time favorite or is your all-time favorite, and what would you like to see next. What top 5, top 7 or top 10 video would you like to see next. But that being said, I will see you next time, you guys. Peace out.